Hey Zach, are you ready for an amazing experience?
Oh, uh, I guess so.
hmm I'm pretty excited about this. Do you know what we're playing? Did you see any of it?
No,
Are you ready? Are you
I
excited?
am excited. I saw that there was a nudity option.
Oh yeah, I turned that to hell yeah.
So, do you shower with your dad often, Logan?
I wouldn't say that frequently, but I don't not shower with my
Yeah, that'd be
dad.
weird.
Yeah, come on. So I wanted to play something relatable. I know we're having a great time with the crystal
Yeah.
bears, but I thought we could spice things up a little bit.
Yeah, I see. Wow, these are intense graphics.
It's pretty graphic. Ooh. So actually a pretty complex game. Lots of story behind it.
Oh,
you
wow.
know.
So it's like a...
Oh.
Oh, you have to find the right dad, though? I see.
Yeah, you have to shower with your dad, because if you shower with someone else's dad,
That's freaking weird.
It's weird. Yeah. I mean, what are you doing? I don't know where we are to where there are multiple dads showering.
Yeah, maybe it's like a community shower for hobos or something, homeless men.
Why do you think they're homeless?
Well, I thought you were homeless.
I mean, just because the kid's black, do you think he's homeless?
Oh, wow.
You don't seem too impressed by the gameplay so far. I thought it was pretty riveting.
Yeah, I mean, it is. I'm just kind of wondering what kind of genre of a game would this be. Does this qualify as like a...
It's a simulator.
Well,
Shower with your dad simulator.
it also seems a bit
2015.
like a platformer, though, you know? Because...
It's not... There are no platforms.
Good point.
Yeah, so there are a lot of unlockables, I'm gonna have to 100% this eventually.
Yeah. So, you didn't pay for this, did you? It's free? It's free?
I think it's 99
Oh, okay.
cents.
Well, I mean, that's worth it, clearly.
Yeah.
Getting all these pixelated dicks. Very worth the money.
Yeah. I think I got my money's worth.
Yeah.
Just based on how many dads I showered with. I mean, the sheer number.
I mean, you don't get to do that every day, you know?
Yeah. Like, 100 dads for a nickel or something? It's...
Quit running into those signs. Oh, I'm so stressed out.
It gets pretty intense. Yeah. Yeah.
So is that animation supposed to be like running? Because it looks a little bit more like he's spazzing out while flying through the air.
The controls are a little spazzy, especially if you run through the water.
Yeah.
But overall, it's not too hard to shower with your dad in the early stages.
Yeah, I see.
But they start throwing in some stuff. It's pretty crazy. So, any thoughts, Zach? You seem to be pretty quiet. Are you not used to this serious level of gameplay?
No, I'm not. I'm not an e-sporter. Never been. So,
yeah. I think I could do pretty well on the esports scene. I got like 83 dad streak.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive.
I think I might be ready for the big time.
Is that like world record or something?
I don't know if it's world. Probably a US record though. I think, crossing my fingers, no one's topped me yet, but I'm pretty proud of how I'm doing here.
Yeah, it's great. So they introduced a new dad, making things 3 times more difficult, I suppose. Wow.
Yeah, no, it gets pretty intense. And I don't want to be racist, but if you're gonna play this and want to go for the high score, highly recommend the black kid, because the extra dads they add all white.
That's true.
Yeah, so if you want to distinguish.
So is he like the token black character of this game?
I don't know. I mean, they're going against racial stereotypes in that, like, you're finding your black dad. But, I mean, I think he also might be molesting you in the shower. So, win-lose.
So, is this... Oh, there's different game modes.
Oh, of course. I think you're just going to play one game mode. This is very, very complex gameplay, Zach. I don't want to get into it now, but it gets pretty crazy.
So, are we supposed to be like in Italian? Oh, switching, I see.
Yeah.
But is the kid with the black hair supposed to be like Italian? Because that's all I can think of when I look at his dad. And he has a mustache when he's like 5, which is pretty impressive.
He has a mustache. I think that's his lip.
Is it? Oh, they all... Oh, yeah, you're right. I thought it was a mustache. But I mean, it's the same color as their hair. So it must be mustaches, right?
I don't think so. I think there's a point when one of them talks and that is their mouth. I'm pretty sure. Might have just wanted to have the same color palette.
Yeah, I see. So is there a lot of complex characterization in this?
They go very in-depth about each of the dads and their children. Their own personal struggle. They actually catch up with each one of the kids like 20 years later.
Oh. So it's like Boyhood. Did this take 12 years to make as well?
It's a lot like Boyhood, yeah. Every 2 years they just come back with a camera and they're like, go shower with your dad. It's like, oh, okay. This will get me an Oscar eventually, right?
The pixel artist took 5 years to make the dads.
Yeah, it's like a pixel per month. It's a very gradual process.
I see. Oh. This is very, very graphic game. Did you just touch his penis with your pointer? That's...
No, Zach, don't be disgusting.
Sorry. It's just what I saw.
Just a son who needs his father.
Uh-huh.
I don't want to say I'm terrible at showering with my dad. It took a while to grasp the mechanics, though.
Right, so what is this?
You switch, they're falling down, and you have to switch to the right kid to grab them.
Oh, okay. So there's falling showers coming from the sky. And you are the aggregation of 3 separate minority groups, or racial groups, I suppose.
Yeah, it's a very political game. There's a lot of social commentary going on.
So it's like Animorphs?
Especially in the later levels.
You can switch to whatever race you want.
I don't think that's Animorphs. I think that's like Michael Jackson.
But Michael Jackson was like a gradual process.
Oh, okay, if it's Animorphs, which kid's the animal, Zach?
None of them are the animal. I'm just saying it's like Animorphs, You can switch racial groups whenever you want.
I thought you were just pulling out that patented racism. I was getting a little worried there.
No, I wouldn't want to be racist. Our videos are very PC.
Yeah. It's young viewer age, 3.
That's who we aim for,
Yeah, it's great because they'll accidentally hit the like button or just get stuck on a playlist and not know what to do.
And sometimes they don't know what they're saying, what we're saying, so they laugh.
Yeah. They're not old enough to find the X on the window yet. That's how we get them.
Oh, so are we back to which game mode is this again?
Oh man, Dadathon, I think.
Oh, that's...
Because we're switching.
Oh, what? Oh my god.
Uh-huh.
Is this Guitar Hero now? Oh, except
It's not Guitar Hero. I think you're supposed to avoid them. I'm assuming I did it correctly. Maybe you were supposed to collect the dads.
It
but-
seems pretty easy if all you have to do is dodge them.
Well, it's not about how difficult the game is.
That's true.
It's about the story it's trying to
Yeah.
tell, you know.
About
It's like Telltale games.
three
you know?
lost sons trying to find their fathers in Tron.
Mm-hmm. This is actually the original script for it. Like, it was just some like janitor who was a pervert. He like wrote the whole thing and gave it to him, and they're like, let's cut out this whole like molestation bit and keep this sci-fi.
That was a good idea. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm glad that we get to see the original art form, what the janitor intended.
Yeah, I feel good.
Mhm.
We can see like his vision, you know, uncensored.
Mm-hmm. Oh boy. Are we getting into
Mhm.
World War II here?
We are.
Oh, that was a good job.
Yeah, I am not a very good bathtub pilot,
Mm.
but eventually I figured out it is a lot like Flappy Bird,
Oh, I
where
see.
you have to like continually press up, but you can also shoot the other dads and your own dad. But
Okay, so
I'm
you want to
pretty
collect
sure
the
that
dads,
gives
but you
you
want to shoot
negative dad points.
the other dads. I see.
Yeah, you're trying to get 69 dads. Or your
69.
dads.
What is that implying about this father-son relationship?
I mean, I think it's more about the attention you give. Like 69, that's a pretty high
Mhm.
number.
Oh, yeah, I see.
So just like the amount you bond with your father.
Why not say 70?
You know. You don't want to go too far with it. Like 68,
Yeah.
it's like, oh, that's.
You know,
it's
maybe that's the
not that
maximum
much.
amount of dads you can fit in one bathtub without, like,
Yeah.
all of them being crushed to death or something.
Oh, like it's. Ooh, it's like a space issue.
Yeah.
Like 68 dads in a bathtub, you good.
Mhm.
69, it's tight. Still, everyone's okay. 70th dad can't get in there.
There's like a fire safety warning on the side of the bathtub.
Firefighter comes in, he's like, sorry guys, can't fit this many people.
70 is... No, that's not gonna work.
He's like, 70, whew, I don't know. I mean, 69 seems to be working out pretty well for you, but, you know, 70 it's a stretch.
So, who made this game? Just like some random indie studio?
I don't know. I'll actually check that now.
Okay. Because this seems like a game that some random indie studio would make, I guess. It could have just been one guy.
No, it was actually Rockstar.
Wait, what?
It was Rockstar.
Oh, wow.
It was not Rockstar.
That was-
Zach. I'm
that
still
was a
looking for the studio name.
Yeah. I mean, I was also
just
joking.
wanna
There were
make sure.
multiple layers of...
I don't want to misinform the viewers.
Mhm.
Mar Banks? Marbnx?
Is that some guy's name or the studio?
It's the studio
Oh,
name.
okay. Well, this is getting pretty intense. Only one life left.
It's a very exciting game. Did I tell you how I heard about this?
No.
I was watching a streamer, and they were trying to figure out what to play,
Mhm.
and people kept asking them to play Shower with Your Dad Simulator. And they kept refusing, and, you know, I thought it sounded like a great time. We collected all the dads, by the way. like a
Yeah.
pro.
So where'd they go? Are they like Pokemon?
He just has all these Pokeballs, like, scattered in the bathroom. Oh.
Okay, so that's a talking mustache, not a mouth. Makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Not for children.
Yeah. So I played a little
Mhm.
bit after the video game industry died. I unlocked some stuff. I think there's a razor where their beards get shaved. Should show most of it, but yeah, there's also beer, not for children though.
Yeah.
Be absurd.
Don't drink beer, kids. It's bad. Oh.
Mhm.
Oh. Oh, whoa.
that was my bad, Zach. I accidentally went straight for the beer.
Man.
That was weird.
You must have slipped or something.
I mean, maybe I confused the beer with my dad, you know?
Maybe
You just relate them together so much.
confused it with the McDonald's toy or something like that, you know?
Oh, yeah. I mean, the marketing these days, like, they don't have any... I was gonna say... Don't have any... What's a word for, like, not selling alcohol to children? Integrity.
Oh.
That's the word I'm trying to
Okay.
think of. Sorry. It's been a while.
Since you've had any integrity? Yeah.
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
Mm-hmm. So I included this clip in. I just wanted to showcase the gorgeous wallpaper in the background.
Oh, yeah, there's a face, I think.
Yeah, a watchful father.
It's not like Big Brother, it's Big Daddy, you know?
Big Daddy controls
Yeah.
us. Maybe it's like God, you know, he's the father.
The Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost. Oh, didn't make it.
Someday you get to shower with him.
Someday we'll all get to shower with him in heaven, Timmy.
Someday, Timmy, you will get to scrub God's back.
I get it. They're making dad jokes. Oh, man. That's good.
This is a very complex
Yeah.
game. I did get a little flack for playing it immediately when I opened it up.
What, from
you know
like
Matthew?
Jax or something?
No, Matthew.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, he called me out on it immediately and was like, "Oh, that sounds like a fun game." Yeah, it's actually an achievement for opening it, just for having the balls to. I was pretty proud of myself.
Wow.
Oh, we're also now a cop.
I see. And some cyberpunk cop future.
It's kind
Neo-noir,
of
yeah.
But you see, the city's broken. We're gonna fix it, starting with the shower.
I see. And he's not wearing pants. Well,
No, this is me a while into the gameplay, you know, using my wits.
I see.
I set a towel on fire.
You can tell they really put a lot of work into this from all these
They
sections.
did, you know, they cared. So, I don't know if you know this about me, Zach, but I am a genius when it comes to solving puzzles, you know?
Yeah.
I just have the
You
sort of intuition about it.
Immediately? Oh my gosh. Okay.
This wasn't immediately. This was a while in.
Oh, so you cut? Okay.
It's pretty complex. Oh, yeah. No, there's some intense editing in here.
Ooh.
Yeah, so, I thought to myself, I said, you know, I bet you take the bucket and then you do whatever else that guide said. And that'll probably help you solve.
I see, you can just take the puddle. Makes sense.
Yeah. And the urinal and graffiti.
So is this gonna help us resurrect this broken city? This hellhole of a city?
Yeah, we're gonna clean it.
After we clean ourselves, I see.
It's all this dirt and grime. Can't take it anymore.
The city's so grimy. Time to lather up. Oh! Did you slip?
Yeah, I did. I took the wet floor sign and I didn't put it back. And it killed me. You know, I didn't play by the rules, Zach. I was driving
You were a loose cannon.
a little crazy.
They had to take you down.
They took my badge, but I was gonna show them.
Oh. So you have to click take on it like 30 times?
Yeah, he really doesn't want to take
I see.
it. But you know, sometimes you gotta do what needs to be done. And take that wet floor sign.
I see. This is a genius puzzle. Just wow.
So you set the towel on fire and you put it in the water. Then you have hot water.
Combine the soap with the... Or do you combine the water with the shower?
I mean, we're gonna see.
Okay.
You combine the graffiti with the rusty valves, so now it's like new paint. And so, you know, we're starting from the ground up, really.
Yeah, I see.
Just in fixing this city.
You have to, from the foundations.
Yeah. You have a shaky foundation, it's gonna crumble, you know.
So, is the mop useless or something?
Yeah, it can't, mop doesn't do anything. You can take actually pretty much everything else in the room, but you know, the mop, that'd just be absurd.
I mean, who needs that for a shower? Unless you're gonna sing into it.
Like, what would you even need a mop for? You're fixing a shower. Come on.
That's a good question. Well, you gotta start off by cleaning the floor. I don't know.
I'll be honest here, I only read the guide long enough to realize you could take the graffiti, and then I was like, oh, okay, so just click on actually everything.
Okay, yeah. I see you've done something.
I've put the hot water on the urinal.
In the valve, I see. So now it's hot.
It is. So this might be a little painful as I select every verb except take.
Yeah.
Because apparently using the shower wrong. That's not what you're meant to do.
Is it open
shower, though.
Shower or something?
No, you take a shower.
Oh.
Because before it's like take is in like pick stuff up, but then at the end, yeah. So, you know, I started to panic a little bit.
Yeah, I can see.
Yeah.
What will it take to fix the city?
I don't know, man. It's an emotional process. I hear they're actually going to make this into a novella.
Took 12 years to make.
Very excited for it. Yeah. I mean, and the merchandising on this game, fantastic.
Yeah, true.
Custom shower curtains and everything.
Oh, can I get some?
Oh, I'll get you one.
Oh, thanks.
For your birthday, Zach. Don't worry. I already got you that Katy Perry CD,
Yeah.
but you know, I'll splurge a little bit.
Wow, this is great.
Yeah, I'm sorry I'm kind of stupid, Zach, okay? I know I criticize you for your gameplay, but let's be honest, this is a bit more complex, okay?
Well, yeah, of course, but I'm just impressed that you didn't edit this incredible experiment. There we go.
I'm gonna be honest, completely forgot about this part where I didn't click the right verb. But you're right, my editing skills are not up to snuff. But you know, it's about the journey.
It really is.
To the shower.
Oh, it's a beautiful story.
Oh man, I know I shed a tear or two. There's no shame in that.
Oh.
And that, Zach, is Shower with Your Dad Simulator 2015.